Okay, this video is for Roger. I don't know if this is what you want or what you need, but it's a 1969 Camaro. It's not an original Z28, to my knowledge. You know, it had the Z28 badging when I picked up the car. I was told that it was built from parts from a wrecked Z28, so I don't know. But the guy who sold it to me told me that the spoiler was on it when the car came, so we'll go from there. Let me go ahead and show you what I got. First of all, and I removed the spoiler, and you know where you have the rubber gaskets underneath the spoiler, I use what's called duct seal, just to seal around those bolt holes, because you know, after it was painted, because I didn't have the rubber washers. If I had rubber washers, I would definitely use that. I think that's the better way to go. But that's your business. Let me show you what I got. That's the Camaro. Let me see if I can give you a shot of the spoiler. As you can see, I hate saying that. Forgive the dirt. There's dirt everywhere. But see that there's duct seal, and you can see it's squashed out. Nobody ever really pays attention to that at a car show. Duct seal will not let it does a pretty good job though, preventing it from moisture getting into the trunk. Eventually duct seal will, what do you call it, get dry out and develop cracks, but that'd be a long time from now. Now, one thing I wanted to point out, you were talking about cutting this, okay, and making it flush. But take a look here. See how close you are to the quarter? You know, if you cut that, you're going to bring the spoiler down. And I'm sure you could deal with it, but I don't know if you want to. I don't know if I would. I wouldn't cut that. I would leave it. And it looks like the spoiler sticks out just a hair. It looks like the actual nibs that come down, or they sit back about 1/4 of an inch, is what I'd be guessing. But anyway, and you talked about yours. This has also got a little, if you take a look at it, right here, right in the middle, looks like there's a slight indentation there going around. Let me take a look at a side view so that you can get an idea. It does kind of like go in a little bit in the middle, right where the middle white stripe is. I don't know if you can see that. Right there. It seems like it seems to dip in just a little bit there, but then it comes back out. It's very symmetrical though. It's not, it's definitely different from yours. Yours didn't seem like it was right for some reason. Now, underneath, let's see if I can get a full shot of this. There's your trunk. Okay, the holes. Okay, and those are the holes. 1, 2, and this has got like a notch out. Apparently there's a notch here. It's a notch out there. This bolt came out. I've got 2 bolts, it looks like, because this is a bolt. Now, it may have been added after the fact because of, who knows, maybe the stud came out and somebody put a bolt in its place, and this one popped out. So I was going to take some fiberglass and glue a stud in there. But as you can see, it's rounded, and then it's notched at the top. All of them are notched. I don't know if this is the same. This does not look like your I think yours is 67. It looks like it's a little different. I could be wrong, but it looks like the trunk lid is a little bit different than yours. Now, I brought a tape measure. I don't know if that's what you want, but centered with the bolt, this bolt's right there, it looks like this is about 4 3/8 to that one, and this hole looks like it's 3 1/4, or just at 3, no, maybe 3.5 inches. 3.5 inches. Then this one would be, of course we don't have the bolt there, but I'm going to center it up there. That would be 17. It looks 17, and it looks like 3/8. And then this one over here, center there, looks like 19. I'm not able to get a good measurement here, but I'm thinking that's right around 20 inches. So anyway, I don't know if this helps you, Roger. Looks like you get a round hole, and they're indented all the way around. They're like, and these are just punched out. I'll tell you exactly what these are too. These holes, let's start at the 1 inch mark here. They're exactly 1 inch. Exactly 1 inch. Now these are notched up at the top, so maybe they were rounded and they drill that out. I don't know. I just don't know. It's like more slotted, you know, the back holes with a washer. I don't know if that helps you, Roger. You know, you can see this has a little bit of green left from, it used to be painted green. It was an ugly green, but there's a metal plate there. And then this is fiberglass. This has a crack right here, so I'm thinking the stud just came out. But I like I said, I use duct seal here, and it's still pliable. I don't know if you can see that. And that was done 15 years ago, to be honest with you. Same duct seal. Even though I took the spoiler off, I'd left the same duct seal, and it went right back on. Let's see if this helps you. It's the side view. It's not shut yet. Now it's shut. Looks like this has got more of a gap on this side, though, than I do on this side. Let me see. No, it's the same. It's the same. Your fingers can go into there. Forgive the dirt. I have not had this thing out in several weeks. But yeah, it does dip in the middle. So I don't know if that's what you're talking about on your spoiler, whether it's the same. But there's some imperfections in here. I see a divot here. You know, I guess in fiberglass, when they make these molds, I guess nothing is ever perfect, as much as you'd like it to be perfect. I don't know if this helps. I'm hoping it does, but I figured I'd video this so that if it helps you, great. Now, don't be mentioned about the flaws in this car. I restored this 15 years ago. 15 years. I think it's held up really well for 15 years. And there's even a little bubble there underneath the paint, but that bubble's been there since it was done. If you're looking at, just for your own benefit too, you talk about seams. Nothing's ever perfect, but this gap is pretty good. Looks like it's closer in the middle than it is to the ends. When I replace the quarters, remember I cut it here. I cut it right here. So this is original. This is where I overlapped the skin and welded it along the edge. You can't see it though, except for the dirt. Kind of embarrassing. It's a new bumper. Put a new bumper on it and bumperettes. My son, this is when my son hit it over there. I fixed that. Looks really nice. Came out great. Anyway, Roger, I hope that helps. Thank you very much. And good luck to you, buddy. You're doing a great job in that Camaro. I tell you, it's probably one of the nicest restorations I think I've seen on the internet. You know, I mean, you take a lot of good care in your work, and it's obvious from the results. I don't know how you're going to give up the car. I don't think I'd want to give it up. I think I'd want to keep that son of a gun. But I know you can't. Anyway, talk to you later, bud. Good luck.